there can only be one survivor in the island. And here, simple yet effective tactics can make all the difference when it comes to winning or losing a match. So in today's video, we are gonna take a look at some tips you should keep in mind when trying to become the king of the island in Free Fire. In a very short time after you jump from the plane, you can open the parachute. But just because you can, it doesn't mean you should. Open the parachute will slow down your descent and cause you to land later than the opponents. And this means that players that land before you can actually shoot you while you're still in the air. Not to mention that they will actually get gear much faster. As a matter of fact, the game will automatically open the parachute when you get close to the ground, so you don't have to worry about it. There will be a lot of combat in cities, so stay away from them in the beginning. Your initial goal should be to get as far away from the players as possible. Just let them kill each other. Also, try to be the last person to jump from the plane in order to land in a quiet spot. Do not use vehicles during a solo play unless it's a complete emergency. And that's because vehicles make a lot of noise and can be easily seen from miles away. But if you don't have a choice and you have to use a vehicle, do that only for a very short time. And after getting off the vehicle, move away from the area as soon as possible. Even if you have the best weapon in the game, a sniper bullet will be enough to kill you if you do not equip armor. And your head is the most prone to damage, so try to find a good helmet first. And even if you don't have any weapon, equipping armor at a sufficient level will allow you to escape from combat. Live to fight another day. That's the motto. From time to time, you see airdrops falling down from the sky. These crates contain the best weapons and armors in the game. Naturally, you feel an irresistible desire to run to the crate, but do not hurry. Other players might also have the same idea, so instead of putting yourself at risk, getting closer to the crate, let the other players do that for you. Instead, prepare yourself to ambush those players in a nearby spot. And with that, you can kill a couple of your opponents from a distance easily and with little to no risk. If you have managed to reach the end game phase, then your inventory is already filled with many weapons and equipment. And now it's not really the time to find new loot. That means you need to actually focus on survival at this stage. So remember that every loot you see in the room or in the field can be a trap. A sniper might be patiently waiting for your greedy players to fall into it. Be the opposite, be the sniper. You may fail to notice movements on the playing field, but you can't miss the sound. Watch out for sounds that other players make, especially in enclosed spaces, and always play with headphones. And if you listen carefully enough, you can tell which rooms other players have entered and exactly where they are. So, for the same reason, do not move fast, because your opponents can also hear you. In Free Fire, you have to stay in motion constantly, but it doesn't mean you have to run all over the place. A moving object can attract a lot of attention, especially in an open field, so try to move slowly and carefully, and go prone whenever you need. Stay away from open areas and try to stay inside or close by to buildings. In other words, make sure you're protected from at least one direction. Did you know that you can see the location of other players on the minimap? When someone shoots, it is shown as a red arrow on the map. The tip of the arrow shows which direction the attacker is looking, so use this in your advantage. If you're seeing a red arrow on the minimap, this means that there's another player nearby you, and for a short period of time you can see his exact location. So, time for an ambush. No matter how good you are, you'll not be able to play Free Fire efficiently on the tiny screen of your mobile device. So start using BlueStacks to activate the Battle Royale mode. This will allow you to use your keyboard and mouse and make your gaming experience much more enjoyable and give you countless advantages. You can move much faster, aim much better, and play Free Fire like a PC FPS. No need to stand still during combat just to be able to use your scope. With BlueStacks, you can keep moving and fire efficiently at the same time. If you want to be the one enjoying the chicken dinner, well, you need to do what you're doing first. And the good news is that you don't need a high-end PC to play Free Fire on your computer and be extremely efficient. So download BlueStacks today. Also, remember to follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and also hit the like button, subscribe and activate the notification bell icon to keep up with the latest gaming news and game guides. But that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching and bye bye.